it's springtime. It's amazing out here, and I'm so excited just to touch base with everybody and say hello and have this beautiful sunshine at our backs. We have waited so long for this. And I was talking to someone today, and she's like, it's amazing how the sunshine just starts to increase my confidence. And I was like, it's so true. Once our environment starts to change, we start to feel so differently. And thinking about that and talking to her and having this conversation today really got me thinking about this concept of confidence. And I'm starting a new coaching program called Strategic Coach, and the leader of that program is Dan Sullivan, and he's just this incredible entrepreneurial thinker. And he has these 4 C's of commitment and confidence that he talks about. And I love these, and I wanted to share them with you because I think one of the things that we run into, especially as women in business, is we hold back and we wait until we've got ourselves in a state of complete competence before we jump in, before we feel confident. I'm confidently crossing the street right now. And I think we've got that backwards. There's a C that we're missing before we get to our confidence that I think it's really important to address. So Dan talks about these 4 C's of confidence. And the first C is commitment. We have to really commit to an idea, where we want to go, what we want to engage to, before we're going to move on to our new initiative, that new thing that we want to launch. The second C that he talks about is not competence. It's not being the best at what it is that you need to do. And this is actually the most important C, I think. And this is courage. It's having the courage to say, listen, I have this idea. I have this big thing I want to step into and I want to complete it. And it's actually taking the steps to start to do it. It's sharing with people out loud that you want to move forward with this really cool idea. The third C, after courage, is competence. Competence comes from doing. Competence comes from taking those first few patients or those first few clients or launching your product into the world and realizing it's actually amazing. I'm really good at what I do. And the more you do it, that's when you start to build that competence. And the fourth C is confidence. You start to have confidence in yourself, in your product, in your business, in your offering to the world once you've started to do these things together. You have to first commit. You then have to have courage. You have to dig deep. There's no secret to the people who put things out there. They just step into their space and they just start to do it. Once you start to do it, you'll build that competence. And from competence builds that confidence. That's what we're all chasing for, but it can't be the thing that we're waiting for. Get outside, find some sunshine, get really clear on what it is that you want to launch, and stop waiting to feel confident and start to dig deep and find that courage. I can't wait to hear what you're up to. Post below some of the really cool things that you want to put out into the world, where you need some courage and how we can all support you. You guys are up to amazing things, and I can't wait to hear more.